And I'd like you to place your thumbs to your sternum and then feel the warmth of your hands, maybe the light touch of your hands. And set your intention for the class. Maybe invite a state of flow into your practice tonight, a state of flow into your life. And just taking one more full breath. Let's open the eyes. So blink the eyes open and bring your hands to your knees. Let's go ahead and sit up tall. And I'd like you to switch your ankles. So take the back ankle and go ahead and bring it forward. And then realign your feet. So easy cross-legged position is typically the ankles sort of lining up, allowing the knees to relax down. Let's go ahead and bring your fingertips to the floor and take a big circle up. Reach up over the top of your head, and as you exhale, turn your chin over to the right. Bring the chin down as you look towards the floor, fingertips down next to your hips. Inhale, circle up. As you exhale, float your hands down to your heart, and then turn your chin over to the left, taking a little neck stretch. Fingertips to the floor. Inhale, circling up. And as you exhale, draw your chin over to that right shoulder and just pause there for a moment. Draw the chin down, look to the floor. Inhale, now look up to the ceiling. Big deep breath. And as you exhale, draw the hands to namaste and turn your chin to the left. And last time, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, turning the chin to the right and pause. Now bring the chin to the center. We're going to come into a mudra. It's called Kai Mudra. It looks like the little house, little church, and the steeple. So you interlock the pinky ring and middle finger. The index fingers are touching, and then the thumbs are crossing. And so the Kai Mudra is an energy lock. It's energy in the body. So lean a little bit forward, reach the index fingers towards me. Inhale straight up. And now exhale, release your hands down. And one more time, send the fingers out towards me. Inhale, reach the arms up. And now exhale, hands to the heart. Now bring the hands down to your knees and let's get a little bit of mobility, that spinal twist. So fingertips down to the floor. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, float into that twist. So my left hand is just kind of resting on this right quad, and my right hand is to the center of my sacrum. And I'm just taking a little turn of the neck. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, rotate to the left and float down. So now my right hand is on my left quad and my left hand is to the middle of my back. I'm on my fingertips, so I'm lengthening up through the chest. So let's add our breath. Inhale up. Exhale to the twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and twist. Inhale up. Twist to the left. And one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right and hold. Take a couple more breaths. You can release your chin down. Now reach your arms up, big deep breath, and let's twist to the left and hold. Sitting tall, grounding through the sit bones, and really it's about elongating the spine. Couple more breaths. Then slowly unwind, bringing your hands back to your knees. Now we'll come onto our knees and do a little cat-cow flow. So getting your wrists directly under your shoulders. Let's curl the toes under. Take an inhale. As you exhale, let's round the back, pushing the floor away and drawing the tailbone down. Separate your shoulder blades, and now soften your elbows. Lift your sternum, lift your tail, and we're softening that belly. Take a deep breath. Exhale, rounding the back, cat stretch. Inhale, rolling through the spine, lifting your heart into cow. Let's do it again, rounding the back. This is such a wonderful stretch for the spine. And now inhaling, lifting your heart, your tail. Now we're going to add on. So we're going to round into our cat stretch. And you're going to uncurl your toes, push back into child's pose. So have the elbows slightly up, maybe the knees a little bit wider than your hips, and your forehead down. So we'll include our breath in each posture. So you're going to inhale here. As you exhale, round up into your Halloween cat. Inhale into your cow. Press through the hands and push back into child's pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, cat stretch. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, press through the hands, push your hips all the way back to your heels and forehead comes down. Good, one more time. Take an inhale. Exhale, round up into cat. Inhale into our cow. And now exhale, pressing back into child's pose. And just take a couple rounds of breath here. Now feel the stretch of the spine. So not only are we lengthening that spinal column, we're also widening through that low back, the sacrum, and stretching through our hips. So this is an all-around great pose for reducing stress and quieting the mind. And really connecting to the breath. You can really feel your belly rise and fall. Now lift the chest and the arms up. You're going to come up like you're going to move into table, but we're going to curl the toes back under. And now push into our downward facing dog. Let the ears be even with your upper arms. Let the crown of your head release down towards the floor and pressing down into your heels. Now we're going to come up onto our toes. And now press down into your heels. Come all the way up onto your toes and press down into your heels. And one more time, come up onto your toes and now press down into your heels. Now we're going to add on, you're going to come up onto your toes and now bend your knees. Now for some of you, this is probably a nicer way to do your down dog is with your knees bent. From this bent knee position, we're going to come forward, our torso is going to come forward, we're going to come into a high plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push back into your down dog. See if we can press those heels down. Make any adjustments you need here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come up onto your toes. Bend your knees, your butt comes down. And then we inhale, come into a high plank. Drop the hip down. Now come all the way onto your belly. And keep your hands directly under your shoulders. Forehead to the mat. Just a couple of cobras. And on this cobra, we're going to keep our belly, our abdominals on the mat. So forehead down. Take an inhale, press into your hands. Lift the chest up. And now exhale, drop the forehead down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the belly and lift the chest up. Now drop the forehead down. And one more time, take a deep inhale. Lift the chest up. And now drop the forehead down. Now curl your toes under. Come back into that high plank. Push the hips back and up into your downward facing dog. Take another full breath. And now we're going to bend the knees again this time, but we're going to walk our hands and feet forward and together. Good. Take an inhale. Slide your hands halfway up. Good. Bring your arms out to the side. And now circle all the way up. And bring your hands to your heart. And remember that Kayu Mudra. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands together. We're going to interlock the first three fingers. Index fingers are pointing and thumbs are crossed. You're going to take your arms up over your head. And now you're going to lean to the right. Inhale to center. And go ahead and lean to the left. Good. Abdominals are strong. Come tall to center, leaning to your right. Inhale back to center, and now lean to the left. Let's do it one more time. Inhale tall to center, lean over to the right. Inhale back to center, and now lean over to the left. Very good. Come all the way up. And release your hands down to your hips. Now I'm going to have you come to the top of your mat. So step tall to the top of the mat. And we're going to inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to swan dive over to the forward fold. Now inhale, come halfway up. And I'm going to have you step your left foot back. So we're staying in this really nice high lunge, but we're going to do a little bit of a flow. So I'm going to have you make sure that your foot is framed with your hands. This back heel is up, and we're cupping the hands. You're going to inhale, lift your right arm up into a twist. Now we'll do something a little different here. We're going to take that right hand, it's going to dive down underneath your right thigh. So it's coming through, maybe even touching your quad, maybe touching your ribs so you can kind of see it on the side. And then you're going to inhale, reach up, open the chest to the sky. Exhale, dive that hand through and under your hamstring. Inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, dive the hand through. Good, couple more times. Inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, dive it through. And last time. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, dive it through. Now bring both hands to framing your right foot. Drop the back knee down. So here we are in a low lunge. A really beautiful hip flexor stretch. And this is where you can grab your blocks if you like and place your blocks on either side of your foot. And we just want to elongate through the back of the neck. And we've got that arm, that right arm wrapped around the top of our quad, looking down to our toes. Take another full breath. Bring your hands to your thigh and lift your torso up. Good. And just pause here for a moment. Find your balance. If you like, you can always flex that back foot. The other thing that you can do here is your blanket can go, or your towel can go under this knee to really protect the kneecap. So we're going to come back to this Kayu Mudra, right? We're going to cross the thumbs, index fingers together, and place it to our heart. Now we're going to inhale, reach the arms forward like we did in the beginning of the class. Inhale, arms up and chest lifting. Good. Exhale, draw the hands back to the heart. So inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, lift the arms up. Lift through the chest. And now bring the hands to namaste. Inhale, stretch the arms forward. Good. Lift the arms up. And bring the hands to your heart. And let's just do one more. Index finger pointing forward. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. So drop the hands down, frame your foot. I'm going to have you flex your left foot. Pick up that left knee. Get your hand to the mat and slide that right foot back so you're in that strong plank. You're going to push back to your down dog. Good. Take about 3 breaths. Good. Walk your hands and your fingers together all the way up. So forward fold. You can bend your knees here, drop your hips. And now we're going to step our right foot back. So it's a high lunge. I'm cupping my hands, or you're holding on to your blocks here. You keep your right hand to the floor and reach your left arm up into a nice twist. So we're sinking down in these hips. We're keeping this back leg strong. The foot is flexed. We're opening the chest towards the sky. And then we're diving this hand through. You can see it a little bit better. I'm just diving it right underneath my hamstring. And then inhale, reaching up. Good. Dive the hand down. Inhale, reach up. Keep that belly somewhat engaged. Dive the hand down. Inhale and reach up. And one more time. Dive the hand down. And inhale, reach the arm up and hold. Very good. Bringing that hand down to the mat. Go ahead and bend the back knee and drop down into this low lunge. Beautiful stretch here for the hip flexor. You can uncurl the back foot or you can keep it flexed. It's whatever feels the best to you. We're going to bring our hands back onto our thigh, our quad, and bend that knee and lift up through the chest. So I'm pressing down in my hands and sinking into my legs. And just finding my center, finding my focus and balance. Now bring your hands to your heart, that Kaya Mudra. Thumbs are crossed, index fingers pointing towards the throat or the heart. You're going to inhale. Let's go ahead and reach the arms up first. Lift your chest, little back bend. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And now point the fingers forward, reach out long. And then inhale, reach the arms over your head. Lift your heart. Exhale, hands to namaste or to the heart center. Go ahead and reach that mudra forward. Inhale, come all the way up over the head, the ears. And as you exhale, hands to namaste. And one more time, reaching forward. Inhale, bring the arms up. Heart is lifting. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Very good. Bring your hands to the mat. Now you're going to flex that back foot, which would be your right. You're going to pick up that right knee. Very good. Send your left foot. So this is core. It's a good practice. You're going to send this leg all the way back. So slide it back. Get your wrist under your shoulders. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push back to our down dog. Very good. Walk your hands and your feet forward. Come into a little forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Hands on your shin or your quads. Pull the belly in, flat back, and bring your arms out. Circle back up towards the ceiling. And bring your hands to the heart center. So standing tall, we're going to do some warrior postures. So we'll start out with our warrior one. You're going to inhale, circle the arms up. As you exhale, swan dive to that forward fold. Knees can be soft. Inhale to a half lift. Now as you forward fold, I'm going to have you step your left foot back. But this back foot is going to ground down. Your heel's going to ground down. And you're going to push through this right foot and come up. Come up into warrior one. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. Draw that navel into the spine and lift up through the chest, the crown of your head. Feel your feet grounded to the earth. So the legs are sinking as you're rising up with the heart. Now bring your hands to the chest, to Kali Mudra. We're going to do the same thing we did, but when we were in the low lunge. You're going to, but we'll change it just a little bit. So you're going to reach your arms forward. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, but now open the chest wide so the arms go back. So draw the hands together into our mudra. Reach the arms up. And now open the arms out wide, open the chest. Good, take a deep inhale, exhale, bring your hands together. Bend that front knee. Inhale, reach the arms over the top of your head. And now draw the arms out, draw the shoulder blades together, open the chest. Last time, bring the hands together. Kali Mudra. Inhale, reach your arms up. Good, and then open the heart wide. Let's go ahead and bring the arms back up to our warrior one. And now take the arms into warrior two. So readjust your feet if you need to. Make sure that knee is directly over your ankle. We want your torso just straight up in between the hips. So we don't want to lean forward or back. Arms even. And we're going to soften those shoulders down. Now you're going to rotate the palm up and come into our reverse warrior. Now you're going to bring yourself into extended side angle pose. So taking your forearm on your quad. Now the arm is resting on this back leg. I'm going to have you bring it down and bring it all the way up and past your ear. And you'll see why. We're going to flow between reverse warrior and extended side angle pose. So this arm goes back to the back leg. Reverse warrior. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, bring the forearm down. Swing this arm down below. Reach it past your ear. And then keep it going and move into your reverse warrior. And let's do it again. Bring that elbow down. Some of you may like bringing the hand to the thigh or down. Reach the arm up. Float it all the way back. Reverse warrior. Oh, that feels so good. One more time. Elbow on that quad or your calf. Reach the arm down. See, I almost did it. And up. And now come all the way back. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cartwheel those hands down to the mat. Pivot the heel back, up, and slide your right foot back. Take a deep inhale. Let's exhale to your down dog. Take about 3 breaths. Now we're going to go ahead and send the right leg up. Now bend the right knee and open up through the hip. So if you look under your left armpit, you can see your right foot. Straighten out that right leg, swing it forward, and now your left forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Draw the arms out like an airplane, circle up. Bring your hands to namaste. Good. Other side. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale to the forward fold. Inhale, come into a half lift. As you exhale, bend the knees as you forward fold and step the right foot back. Now ground the right foot to the earth. Coming into our warrior one, push up. And bend that knee, lift your heart. And just feel the strength of the legs, the grounding of the feet. Let's do our little bit of flow here. You're going to open the arms out, lift the chest, bend the knee, come forward, come into your Kaya Mudra. Inhale, bring the arms up. Good, open the chest, bend the knee, come forward, Kaya Mudra. Reach the arms up. Good, inhale, open the heart. Exhale, draw the hands together. Reach the arm up. And one more time. Inhale, open the chest, flow the hands forward, and reach those arms up. Very good. So we're going to take another full breath. You're going to rotate out to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Readjust your feet, bend your knee, and soften those shoulders. Be strong in your arms and make sure your arms are even to your shoulders. Let's rotate that left palm up and come into your reverse warrior. Keep sinking in those legs. Now move into extended side angle pose. So I'm going to bring my forearm down. I'm going to sweep the opposite arm down and reach it on past the ear. You're going to just pause there for a moment. Take an inhale as you exhale. Come all the way up. Let this hand touch the back leg and reach the arm up. Reverse warrior. Take an inhale. As you exhale, elbow, forearm down. Sweep the arm down towards the floor, past the side of the face, into extended side angle pose. Keep the arm going back, and now release the other arm up into reverse warrior. Keep your breath flowing. Don't hold your breath. Let's go ahead, come into extended. Now some of us may choose to bring the hand down to the shin or the calf. Reach the arm over the side of the face. Inhale, keep that arm moving, and into reverse warrior. And one more time. Elbow to the quad or hand to the ankle. Float the arm down and up over the side of the face, and keep going. Last time, reverse warrior. Good, then we're gonna cartwheel the hands down, pivot your back heel up. Good job, slide the left foot back. And now we're going to go ahead and come all the way down onto our belly. Down. So hands under your shoulders, curl your toes under. Come back to tabletop. So feet in front of your hips. And you're going to roll all the way down. Now I'd like you to straighten out your legs. And let's take your right knee into your chest and give it a nice little hug. Stretch it in towards the rib cage. Now I'd like to come into a little twist, one of my favorite. You're going to take your hand, your opposite hand on the outside of your leg. So this would be my right leg, left hand on the outside of my right thigh. And I'm going to take this knee and just lift it up and over into the twist, reaching my right arm across the floor. Close your eyes and move into your breath. Good, one more inhalation. Now as you exhale, roll onto your back. Come into your hip stretch. So my right ankle is above my left knee. I'm going to wrap my hands around that hamstring and just relax the left leg. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes. Feel the rise and fall of the belly. And start to let go. And giving yourself permission to relax. And now release both knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side, hip to hip. Now pause to the center. Send your right leg out, keeping the left knee hugged in. And sometimes it is the most simple pose, just this, holding the knee into your chest does so much good for your body, especially your low back and your hips. Now we're going to come into this knee down twist. So you're going to take your right hand on the outside of your left thigh, and you're going to roll out to the side of your hip and bring that knee. Now my knee isn't going to, my knee or my foot, neither one are going to touch the floor. And it's okay. You're going to reach your left arm across and turn your head away from that bent knee. Go ahead and close your eyes. And right away come into the focus of your breath. And feeling the breath as your energy flows through the body. And we'll take 2 more breaths. When you're ready, you're going to roll over onto your back, coming into your upside down 4. Left ankle above right knee, and then we're going to take that knee up and hug it in. Make sure the left foot is flexed. And this right leg is just hanging. It's just hanging out. Let the foot and the leg relax. Let the low back settle into the mat. Feel the back of your rib cage connected, and the shoulders, the shoulder blades. And just come into the flow of the breath. And taking one more inhalation. As you exhale, let's hug the knees together, and we'll bring our feet down to the mat. Now I'd like you to just take a really nice Shavasana. Now this is really the cake. This is the icing on the cake. Really, this is what we're about now, is we're going to just take a moment to let ourselves fully relax. And then using your left hand, push up into an easy cross-legged position. So finishing off our class, just let's come back to a seated position. Come back to our Kaya Mudra. Interlock your first 3 fingers, thumbs are crossing, and hands to the heart. Take a small bow of the chin, coming back to your intention for your practice today. Our Kaya Mudra means to speak your inner voice, to allow your voice to be heard. The light in me salutes that light in you. And together we say, Namaste.